Alright, so we're going to do another story today. Pythagoras, please help me come up with a great story. I have new tarot cards today, so let's include them. Okay. We have the gentleman and the dog. Starting off here. Like this. Oh. Let's do one more. Okay, these popped out. So we have the officer, death, visit, thief, and lover. Oh, you okay, baby? It's shy though. Okay, let's get some more stories. So it looks like so far we have this loyal dog with this gentleman. We have this officer and a lover here. Those are our main people on the board. Death could also be a character. So let's see. We have the widower and fortune. So we have this loyal gentleman who is probably an officer, and he is thinking about a death and this visit of a thief. So it looks like here we have a widower as well, the sweetheart and the letter. Okay, so it looks like somebody here, this woman here, this officer is going to receive his death. This gentleman is a loyal man to this woman. He's very loyal to the sweetheart. And she is going to receive a visit. And she's going to feel like death has stolen from her, stolen her lover from her, has thieved him from her. As you can see, he is the widower and he has a fortune. He's fortunate though. Maybe because he is a great officer. I did just get this hand card, handshake come in here, agreement that he is a great officer, and he's going to receive a death. He's going to die somehow here. This could also be a visit of a thief comes, and maybe as he's robbing they get in some kind of altercation. That could be that as well. It could be a forewarning of that. We have the anchoring in of the money. So the scythe, disappointment, early death, the roads, dark clouds, misadventures, the clover, lucky adventures for the children. Okay, so if they have children, so basically we have this gentleman who is going to, he's an officer, he's a loyal officer, he's a loyal to his family, he's loyal, and he is going to die somehow. It looks like she's going to get a message about this. She's going to feel like he has been stolen from her, thieved from her. We have this, a dark evil man here, and a change of occupation brings financial benefits. So it looks like that this woman is going to receive some kind of fortune from this death here of him, and we have the anchoring in of the fortune as well with the early death. That's why she feels he's stolen from her, because it's an early death. Misadventures, luckiness with the children. Okay. So maybe they were away at the time. They were away on a vacation or a business. Maybe she had a change of occupation and she was going for that. and she brought her children with her, or he was, and on this new journey that he was trying to achieve, he ended up being stolen from her. We have pride and hope. So with this, I would say, let's pull some more roses. So we have this officer, gentleman, a loyal officer. I think that's one of the messages we're trying to get at here, is that this officer is actually one of the good ones, and he experiences a death. He's stolen from her because he was trying to change his occupation. And this dark, evil man obviously didn't want him to, and stole. Maybe he discovered some secrets. This mistake with wisdom here. Here we go. So he probably discovered some secrets about the business of being an officer, maybe about whatever that goes on in that business there, and he realized that there are dark, evil men surrounding him, this officer. He's realized that there are dark, evil men surrounding him. There's nothing but death that surrounds him. And he tried to change his occupation. He tried to change his line of work, and it looks like they didn't like that. And so the wife there, had a visit, a letter that he was stolen from her. The letter there was stolen from her. And this, of course, gives her abundance, and her children, you know, are lucky enough to not be too affected by this. Maybe they're just very young. New beginnings and crossroads. So yes, he was trying to change his occupation and start a new beginning, a new fresh beginning. And he was met at a crossroads. It looks like they didn't want that. So it looks like there's some corruption here. Whatever this officer's dealing with around him, he looks like one of the good guys. And that there is a lot of corruption around him, as we can see in the police force nowadays. There is a lot of corruption in it. You can't really know who's good and who's bad, and those good ones are too few that they rarely stick up for the bad ones. So we have this gift of priesthood here. It was probably better that he had passed away then, because it looks like he would have been corrupted somehow by this pride. And now they have hope that, you know, he's in heaven and he didn't get this corruption, that he changed his ways. He tried to change his occupation and get out of this dark, evil energy. And it was a mistake to, he was a wise decision there he was making, but it was a mistake for him to know so much, I guess. It's not a mistake. It's never a mistake, because it's always better to know. But it looks like the dark, evil man, the thief there, they thought it was a mistake for him to be so wise. They were threatened by him, and so they killed him. And then we have the loyal, the baby. This could also be dogs, just a regular dog right there. You know, so they're going to... The woman and her children are fine in this situation, so I don't think that it's a home robbery or anything like that. I think that this is a woman who's just lost her husband because he found out some secrets about the police force that he wasn't supposed to know. Maybe, you know, he is supposed to know, because, I mean, that's his job to know that and to fix corruption. The police force's job is to fight justice, to fight what is wrong in this world. And it looks like the people that were surrounding him, they were all about dark evilness, thievery, corruption. They were all about that. And when he found out, they killed him. So once again, we're speaking of the corrupted police force here and how we need a major overhaul. I suggested that the police force, have mental evaluations every month, have drug tests every single day that they show up to work, you know, so they're not showing up to work drunk or on drugs. I believe that they should be getting mental evaluations every month. These cops need it. They go psycho, you know, so they go into this world, journey of death. So they go into this world, and most of them are retired military.
And they fought for our freedom, you know, they did so much over there. They seen lives lost, lives given. They've seen everything pretty much over there in war. And then they come over here into America and become a police officer. And when they do that, they look at the people around them that they're trying to help, and they just feel like all the hard work that they fought for over there, they're just like, this is what I fought for, so people can act like this, so people can get away with doing dirty shit like this. Sorry, I didn't mean to curse. But, you know, that's what it is that the people in society are corrupt as well. And they're out there doing awful things to people. And these police officers, you know, they lose their minds. They think, well, what is the point of me going to war so that people can do things like this with their lives? It's not like they're out there saving the world or changing anything. They're making it worse, and they're selling and buying people, and they're making it worse. So it just looks like that's what it's about right there, that these police officer, he was probably in the military and came out, and he was just disappointed with society and everything that he fought for our freedom to do. And the freedom that we use, it's just, we don't use it for anything good. We just use it to lazy around and to hurt people with it. And so he's disappointed. He's very disappointed, and he wants to help these people. You know, we got these police cards. He wants to help these people. He wants to get them to see the luxury of their freedom, message, and thought. So, you know, that's our story here, is that this police officer was better off that he found out this corruption and that they killed him. I know that's a sad story, but it's probably better off that way, because he was losing his mind. He was going psycho with the fact that everything that he fought for over there was just not worth it. All of these people here are taking advantage of their freedom, and it's just not worth it anymore. He just feels like all those people who died for all these people in America to be able to walk down the street half naked, or, you know, walk down the street and rob somebody, or pillage somebody, or rape somebody. It's just awful in this world what people do nowadays. It's absolutely awful. And he feels like, yeah, why, this is what I fought for. He's disappointed in life. He's disappointed with the people of America. He's disappointed with us. So anchor in walking down this path of being grateful for your freedom. Being grateful for it. Being grateful for who and what you get to be at any time, you know. Stop wasting your life. Stop wasting it on endeavors that just hurt other people. And use it to do good in the world. Use it to improve the world. Use it to improve your knowledge and improve your standing. And do something with your life. Don't just sit there and waste it away, because these people did not die so that we and our children can have to go over all of these mountains of evil just to get to where they want to be in life, just to anchor them down in a path. They shouldn't have to go over those mountains, you know. We fought for the fact that we should be safe, that the streets should be safe, and they are not. And this officer, he is just, why, priest? Why have they done this to all that I've worked so hard and people have died for? And this is our final result. It's just dark, evil people who just sit there and think and go to do more evil, conspire to do more evil, to entrap people, you know, to entrap them and to, make money off of them, or just to hurt them. Energy vampires all over the place, you know. That's what this officer fought for, and he feels like it was stolen from him. He feels like all of his loyalty and hard work to this country was just stolen from him. That's what we have here. So that's our message, is the fact that, you know, these officers are so angry with people nowadays. They treat them the way that they do. It's because that they went to war for us. They've seen friends that died for us. And in the end, this is what we do with our freedom. We waste our lives away. So that's our message here. It looks like the people just have too much pride, and, you know, the cops have too much pride too, because this is what they fought for people to just be thieves and be dark people. So that's what it looks like here. That's what it looks like this message is about, is to have understanding in what cops deal with on a daily basis. You know, they're so disappointed in society. They treat the society the way that they do because people have died, and they've seen those people that have died for us to have this fortune and this freedom, and this is what we do with it. And that is why they are like this with us. Okay, so just take note of that and have a good day.